Our topic is Keylogger Malware, and we are group from CSCF. These are our team members: Konjeti Akash, Kakala Banjosh, Kottali Pranit, Naina Krishna, and Budigi Rohit. Coming to the topic, what is Keylogger and how does it work? Actually, keystroke values are there. Keystroke trackers are readily available. There may be a chance that keylogger installed on a device which you are using right now. And the software itself is not that much problematic if you sign an agreement, use the device, if it's installed on it, or else if it is packaged on device software. So what makes this too problematic are issues of security and privacy of the victim. And whether it is illegal or illegal, all keylogging mechanisms use essentially the same way. They record every keyboard interaction a user has, allowing a third party to sue, and it will allow to see all the complete log of every email, password, or username, or simply an instant message, or every search query. And we can simply tell like it will record every key sequences that user types.
Intruders and its type. Intruders are the attackers who attempt to breach the security of a network. They attack the network in order to get unauthorized access. And the types are masquerader, misfeasor, clandestine. Moving on to each, masquerader, an individual who is not authorized to use the computer and who penetrates a system's access controls to exploit a legitimate user's account. Masquerader is likely to be an outsider. Misfeasor, a legitimate user who accesses data, programs, or resources for which such access is not authorized or who is authorized for such access but misuses his or her privilege. The misfeasor generally is an insider. Clandestine, an individual who seizes supervisory control of the system and uses this control to evade auditing and access controls or to suppress audit collection. Clandestine user can be either an outsider or an insider.
Legal keylogging examples. The legal use of keyloggers depends on user consists depending on local laws. Whether they are used maliciously to steal personal information, who owns the device they are installed on, and whether the user's victim is sometime in a manner that breaks any other applicable law. Here are the examples. User experience data mining, network software or hardware troubleshooting. Any legal usage consisted to a via user agreement or contract. Illegal keylogging examples. Illegal keylogging gets tricky because sometimes potentially legal usage straddle the line between unethical and illegal. Generally speaking, the use becomes illegal primarily when it leads to the stolen confidential data. Like fewer examples: account information theft, credit card information, PIN collection, unlawful stalking, or keystroke monitoring of a public device. Error detection and correction mechanisms. Behavioral detection and correction. Now, if anyone using the keylogger to gain access to the keyboard, the behavioral detection will help to identify and stop the keylogger activity, and it prevents the characters to get recorded by the keylogger. Signature-based detection and correction. They also provide the details of why it is considered as a threat to the computer. Now, all security systems are said to be perfect, and each has its own disadvantage. Prevention keylogging. Here, don't download unknown files, use a password manager, install antivirus software. Now it's time to watch a demo how actually it implements. Yeah, you know that Keylogger is a malware program that sits in the background of a user computer and records what's the user types of the keyboard. So what an attacker do, as an attacker will go to victim's computer, they will put a keylogger on the computer somehow, and then that keylogger will just record what the user types. Let's see. Now Keylogger malware installed on the user's victim's computer, and here I'm going to open up some random website called ICICI Internet Banking, and this is the victim now going to log in ICICI Internet Banking using credentials. Yeah. Now we come back to the computer. Later we'll stop the program running. And let's see. Yeah. Here we can see that. Look what it says. Okay, here pressed A pressed and K released and H pressed H released. The password is A pressed and A released and F pressed and R released. Now we can say that the data the victim inputted into the browser is now stored in the data file.